Hello everyone at Variax forum. I can't remember the name of it. Right, I'm going to do a quick little video regarding the mags. Quite a few of you know I've actually bought a shuriken. Welcome to the club. And there's a lot of you who are on the fence. Shall I, shan't I? Is it any good? How does it play and all that? Well, there's loads of videos on how it plays, and I'm just going to do a quick video regarding the actual mag itself, because a lot of metal players will want one of these. I like playing loads of different types of genre, which is why I bought it, but I also like my metal, I like my chug. So I'm very, very happy with the fact that when Stevic designed this, the pickup he put in it, the magnetic pickup that he put in it, is a medium gain pickup, not a high gain pickup. And the reason I'm happy for that is that I've had high gain pickups in the past, and yes, they're good when you're doing really chuggy stuff, your Metallica and your Lamb of God and your really chuggy stuff. But the problem is a lot of those type of pickups, including the expensive ones, are pretty much a one-trick pony. If you wanted to do kind of blues or classic rock, anything like that, they would, they're okay, they do the job, but in my opinion, a lot of them are quite kind of saturated. When you roll back the volume, they sound okay, but I think the mediums are better, because with a medium pickup, if you want a bit more oomph in front of your amp, you just put an overdrive in front of it, you put a tube screamer or whatever, you can add. It's difficult to take away, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to give you a little idea of how the mag sounds. As you can see, I've got a little patch here specifically for the mags. So when I use my foot switch and I go onto this, because I've saved it with the mag off, the modelling won't come on at all. I've got to turn it on if I want it on. So I'm using a dual rectifier. There's my little things there. That's basically how it is. All this is going through a mixer and then through powered speakers. So this patch you'd be able to, with a little tweaking on your behalf, it'd be good for recording. Or if you're playing through a desk or a power amp, it'll sound fine. So with the hard gate, I'm using a hard gate instead of the normal gate, because I've got a Mesa Boogie here, and I got the drive on 87, and a lot of people will say that's too much, just a personal preference. And to drive it even more, then I'm using the red comp and the tube screamer. With the tube screamer, if I go to controllers here and tube screamer, the parameter is on drive and the controller is on expression pedal 2. So my expression pedal is up, okay? When I depress it, when I put my foot down on it, it'll give me that little bit of extra. So I've got the minimum on 27, that's the drive, and then it goes up to 100. And I've also done the same with the output of the pedal. The output of the pedal, when it's up, is 55, and when I press down on it, it's 100. So if I'm playing lead, it'll give me that little bit more saturation if I want it. And that's basically it. I got a little chorus, very slight, after the amp. I think when you do a metal sounds, having a little chorus pedal in the back, it just makes it fuller. I don't know why, it just makes it fuller. And I got a digital delay on foot switch 4 if I want it. Okay, and I've done a little bass patch as well. I've gone into Workbench Edit. I think I'm using a Strat. It's either a Strat or a Les Paul in the neck position. And then all the strings I put -12. So it's exactly 1 octave below. So it gives me my bass guitar. So when I'm making little tracks or songs, that's my bass. I'll bring it back to the mags here. Now, one thing to remember, because even though it's a medium pickup, it's a little hotter than your average medium pickup. So when I do a little chug, there'll still be a residual at the end, even though the noise gate's bringing it, it's turning it off. There'll still be a little and if I'm playing at volume, you'll sound it even more. Just to give you an idea, it's. You hear that at the end? So instead of bringing the noise gate up again, which might start to mess around with the tone and the EQ, just roll back on the volume. Just roll back a little bit. It'll hardly make any difference to your tone. Little bit more. And there you go. Right, so I've done a little backing track earlier on just so you can hear how the mags sound with a little bit of music in the background. Thank you. And there you go. If I put the high gain kind of modeling on, which is the 89, you can hear the difference. It is a good difference. But the mags are just as good. I mean, this is with the mags on. And then with if I turn my modeling on, and that's the normal body with the 89 pickups. So that's it. So hope that was of use to you guys. I've got so many patches that I've been doing over the years. If you guys want any particular type of patch and you want a little video, let me know. I'm more than happy to do it. And if you're on the fence about getting a shuriken, don't mess about. Just go get one. I know. See you guys.